We'll start with a rich and creamy butternut squash and ricotta tart with a red cabbage salad. Butternut squash, peel it, seed it, and grate it. You take the gratings of the butternut squash and simply put it in a pan with some milk and some sugar. You bring it to a boil, and you let it simmer for about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, until it gets nice and soft. You let it cool, and then we'll make the tart. So, the squash has cooked, it has cooled. Squash can be really wet, so we'll dry it. Get a clean, porous kitchen towel. And let's squeeze the liquid out of this. Okay. Right in the ricotta. And we begin to make the stuffing of this tart. So ricotta, the cooked butternut squash, next the eggs, just a little bit of salt in the eggs. Nutmeg is a great spice, but it's very pronounced, it's very aromatic. So the Italians use it a lot. They use it a lot in stuffing, in making gnocchis, but a little will go a long way, so don't put too much of it. Cheese, grated cheese. Now I have salted the eggs. The cheese has salt, so but I need the ricotta and the squash. I need that salted, so let's use a little bit of that. Just to give it a little freshness, a little bit of mint. Mint is potent, you know, once in something, especially fresh mint, it really takes over. So not too much. Okay. Now we need to really fold in this nicely, kind of blend it all together. Just like that. I'm gonna taste. Good. Whenever you bake anything in the oven, you need to line the vessel. Usually a fat like butter, margarine, even oil will do. A brush does the job because it goes in all the nooks and crannies. And once you have a nice layer of fat, coating it with some breadcrumbs, you could put chopped nuts, you can put cornmeal, you can put all kinds of crumbly things that will stick to the butter now and then stick to whatever you put into to bake, form a little crust. So what you want is that you want to roll the bread around until you get it to cover and stick to all the butter that you put in. So very simple. We'll put this right in there. So this is one of those great baked goodies. It has a little sugar, but it really is savory. And it makes a great antipasto. Just set it in lightly. Doesn't have to be perfect because as it bakes, it will settle into the form. Finish off with a little bit of breadcrumbs on top, just like that. A dab of butter here and there. You know, the breadcrumbs are dry. So you get the oven to 350 degrees, about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, it will be baked. So that nice and relaxed meal I was talking to you about, I cooked it and I'm gonna share it with Grandma. Hi, Grandma.
Hi.
Okay, this is Grandma Erminia, you all know her. She's my mother. My mother has been very instrumental in who I am, certainly, and developing this passion in me. in her 40s. Her and my father took myself and my brother, and as immigrants brought us to the States, not speaking a word of English, not having anybody here to receive them. It takes a lot of guts, and it builds a lot of strength. Until this day, she is an instrumental part of every single moment of my success, of my children's success, and we all know it, and we all love her for it. So, Grandma, are you hungry?
I'm always find a little room for something sweet.
This is between sweet and savory, but it's made with something that you really love.
Or ricotta?
This is ricotta.
That's
All right.
what I like.
And this is a nice little appetizer.
That's beautiful.
Grandma, ricotta. What do you remember about ricotta?
That's beautiful.
Tell me a little bit about ricotta, because I know you love it, and I know your mother, my grandmother Rosa, used to make her own ricotta.
Yeah, we have a couple of cows. With the milk, we make ricotta too.
Red cabbage. What can you tell me about red cabbage?
This is mine, and this is yours.
She gets me every time. I was kind enough to bake it for you, prepare it, share it. I put a nice glass of wine. I know you like your rosé wine. You don't like too much
Listen,
red wine.
how many times I did for you? Now you give me back.
Oh, gladly. Gladly, Grandma.
Great. Do you want me to taste first this and then
Whatever you like. You want to do a little chin-chin?
You want to get me drunk?
No, no.
Alla salute.
Chin-chin, alla nostra salute.
Ed è quella che ci guarda.
That's very nice.
Viva.
To our health and the one that takes care of us.
Buonissimo.